Hey, what's up, guys? I just finished this week's workout. 85% of 90% 1 RMs. Last week I did deloading. So for this week, starting off, I just felt nauseous, the same as last week when I was deloading because I recently switched my pre-workout, which was Mother Bucker Miami flavor, and it just upsetted my stomach. I literally couldn't even finish my sets how I wanted to with speed and intensity. My legs were just shaking so bad on the last set. I felt like I was gonna fall over and vomit. So, yeah, it was not good. I couldn't hit my goal that I wanted to, which was gonna be 45 for 10. I also had to use the straps because on that last set that I did, this set before this one, I just realized like my hands wouldn't be able to hold up on the bar with the amount of reps that I was going for, so I just had to switch. But anyhow, I just switched my pre-workout and now I'm using Superhuman Slaughtermelon, if any of you know about that one. Doesn't taste too terrible, but it sits well in my stomach, so it's not as messed up as the other one messed me up. But yeah, for next Monday, goal is going to be 515 for 8, and of course I'm going to use the straps because obviously my hands are just going to tear open since the knurls on this bar are so sharp. This is a Texas Powerbar, by the way. And then right here, oh sorry, that was a deadlift bar. This is a Texas Powerbar. I just started the paused sets on bench. I don't think I did it last week on deloads. I can't remember, but yeah, a lot more difficult, of course, because it's more slow and controlled, and I'm getting a lot more out of the repetitions, but it's also using a lot more energy to complete the reps. So, 305 for 8, not bad, you know, especially at around 202 to 203 body weight. Body weight's not really going to change as much. I'm kind of just going to stay in between 200 to 205 since my carbs and fats aren't really changing as much. I lost a lot more water weight, so I'm kind of like in a cutting phase currently. So I'm not really going to move as much. It would be nice to maybe compete in like a 198 when I do get the goals that I want to for all my lifts. But yeah, until then, I'm just going to keep grinding. This is one of those accessory exercises that I love to do, the dumbbell flat bench press. 125 for, I think it was 10 reps, if I remember right. I didn't count. But typically I'll do like 3 to 4 sets, 10 to 15 reps of those. And then I just included the rear delt fly since I rarely do these. I wanted to touch up on the surface a little. But usually when I'm benching, I'll do chest, triceps, and delts, 2 accessory exercises for each muscle group. On deadlifts, I'll do back and biceps. So like seated rows and curls. I'll stay away from doing any strongman exercises because I just don't want to, risk the injury, especially because on the Atlas stones, I've done those before, but those usually tear most people's biceps, so I stay away from those. And then, as always, finish the workout with squats. The knees were still not fully recovered from 2 weeks ago when I hit my 1 RM attempt. So I'm waiting for those to recover, but this was the best lift out of all the lifts this week, so I'm satisfied with it. For next week, I'm gonna attempt 430, and I'm pretty sure I can get 8 reps, but 10 reps would be nice, which would make 25 pounds more than this week. Oh, and I haven't even told you the goals for bench, which is gonna be 325 for 8, but I'm sure I can do 6, no problem. So we'll see how everything goes, and then 515 for 8 on deadlifts. But yeah, that's basically it, really. Just stay tuned, like and subscribe, please. Um, Comment down below, and as always, thanks for watching.